Hi, fourth graders. Today we're going to be learning about energy. This is a really fun topic in science, and it's such a big topic, so I'm going to be doing an overview today to give you a little bit of background knowledge on some types of energy. You should have your worksheet in front of you or your booklet, and make sure you just fill in the words that are in bold pink. Okay, those are the missing words in your booklet to follow along as your guided notes. Energy is the ability to do work. We will learn about 5 major forms of energy. Okay, what forms of energy do you see in these pictures? I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it. All right, so you are correct if you thought, yes, the sun is a form of energy. The car, right, moving objects, that's a form of energy. We have the light bulb, that probably reminds you of electricity. The candle, definitely 2 forms of energy, which we will get to. And the guitar is, in fact, a form of energy. Okay, we're going to begin with sound energy. Sound energy is produced by vibrations. It travels in waves, and it does not travel through empty space. It must travel through matter. We will be doing a lot of experiments to not see vibrations or the waves, but to see the effects of them, and we will be able to model them so we can understand this a little bit better. Light energy. Light energy travels in waves as well and in a straight line. It can travel through empty space, unlike sound energy. And the natural sources that you probably think of are the sun and fire. But of course, we can produce light in other ways. And another word for light energy, or if we're particularly talking about the sun, the proper word would be solar energy. Okay, thermal energy. So before I tell you what thermal energy is, I want you to think about it with the illustration. We have a fire, so yes, if you said heat energy, you are correct. It's just a synonym for the word heat energy. And with heat energy, molecules that make up the heat, the faster they're moving, the more thermal energy that is present. Mechanical energy. What is mechanical energy, you're probably wondering? It is the energy of motion or movement. Okay, so I have a picture of a roller coaster here, but that could be talking about anything that can move, including you. And if the object is moving, we say it has kinetic energy. And if the object is at rest, we say it has potential energy. Maybe think about some other examples besides a roller coaster moving and stopping or building up energy. Throwing a baseball. When the baseball is at rest, it has potential energy. When it is in motion, it has kinetic energy. Electrical energy is the final type of energy we'll be learning about today. The electrical energy is the movement of charged particles. And you're probably wondering, when you plug something into an electrical outlet, how that is actually produced. And the power comes from fossil fuels or alternative energy resources, which we will get to. All right, here's a little mini quiz to see if you have understood what we've learned so far. What form of energy does this flashlight produce? Yes, it produces light energy. What form of energy does this bicycle produce? If you said mechanical or kinetic energy, you're correct. What form of energy does this candle produce? Light and thermal energy. Remember, thermal is just another word for heat. All right, our last part of this lesson will be talking about how energy can change from one form to another. As you can see in the illustration, we have an electrical cord that can be plugged in, and then we have a TV. So you want to think about, where does the energy begin? All right, so we're looking at the electrical cord. What type of energy is that? Yes, it's electrical energy. And then it transforms into a different type of energy. So when you think about watching TV, what types of energy would you relate it to? Yes, light and sound energy. Your TV produces light and it produces sound. All right, our final example here shows a three-way transfer of energy, rather a transformation of energy. So it begins with the sun in this illustration, which is solar energy. And in the middle picture, you're probably wondering what that is. If you're thinking solar panels, you are correct. And solar panels will turn the sun's energy into electrical energy. And then in turn, it can be used to produce electricity in buildings, and of course, even light energy, such as a traffic light. What form of energy did you use before you arrived at school today? Think about this for maybe a couple seconds and just jot them down in your notebook. Finally, I wanted to share this with you. It is a good mnemonic to remember the 5 types of energy. The mnemonic is MELTS, M-E-L-T-S, and as you can see, there are the 5 types of energy: mechanical, electrical, light, thermal, and sound. Get ready for a fun unit on energy. We will be starting with sound energy in the next lesson.